And you can swoon over James Stewart again in How the West Was Won tomorrow at 3:30.
Disraeli was a fan of one, Churchill of the other. This Christmas, Arena tells the story of the politics, passion and prejudice that lie behind
Chatsworth has got one special secret.
Enjoying the war.
We couldn't get bananas.
and the cigar.
People smoking cigars feel that they're getting to be very important people.
It's £17.50 each.
I'm going to enjoy it a lot more now that I know.
And cigar smokers have become the modern-day lepers.
Okay, we try a banana this time.
Arena, the banana, Christmas Eve at 10:20, and cigars out of the humidor on Christmas Day at 9 o'clock on BBC Two.
Now on BBC Two, Celeste Holm remembers one of the Hollywood greats as she gets close up to James Stewart.
I don't believe in acting, you know. I hate the word. I believe in being the character, becoming the character. And I think he did too.
Doggone it, you ever have so much to say about something you just couldn't say it?
Try sitting down.
No, I did. I've got right back up again.
How big is this thing? Where's it going to be? How many boys?
We shared the chairmanship of the Red Cross drive. I think it was in 1953. I think he had matured a great deal by then and was pretty sure of himself. But still, when confronted with a problem on the screen, he was just as naive as ever. And that was the thing about Jimmy. He had his own particular way of relating through his material to the audience.
Liberty's too precious a thing to be buried in books, Miss Saunders. Men should hold it up in front of them every single day of their lives and say, I'm free to think and to speak. My ancestors couldn't. I can. And my children will.
It's something that's very natural. It has to be very natural. Any kind of technique always shows.
Well, I guess the gentlemen are in a pretty tall hurry to get me out of here. The way the evidence is piled up against me, I can't say I blame them much. And I'm quite willing to go, sir, when they voted that way. But before that happens, I've got a few things I want to say to this body. I tried to say them once before, and I got stopped colder than a mackerel.
I was just thinking of the big speech in Congress, I think it was. It's about someone daring to confront things that he thought were wrong. All of us envisaged knights in shining armor being able to do that. And he did.
I stand guilty as framed because Section 40 is graft. And I was ready to say so. I was ready to tell you that a certain man in my state, a Mr. James Taylor, wanted to put through this dam for his own profit. A man who controls a political machine.
For this gangling young man to get up and tell him where to get off was quite marvelous. Quite marvelous.
All right, sir, I guess I'll just have to speak to the people of my state from right here. And I'll tell you one thing, that wild horses aren't going to drag me off this floor until those people have heard everything I've got to say, even if it takes all winter.
We all wondered whether he was really as naive as that. I don't think he really was. It's a kind of a Huck Finn quality, you know, of facing whatever came along with somehow the knowledge that you were going to be able to handle it. At least you were going to try. But you could see that it was going to be an effort. But he had the courage to do it. And we loved that in him. Because we recognized that as a very basic kind of Americanism.
Miss Saunders.
He didn't have to try to prove anything. That's very attractive. I think he had a gentleness that meant women weren't afraid of him. And that was outstanding, because there were an awful lot of people clanging around, you know, moving their muscles, and that kind of so-called appeal. And he was the opposite of that. I've always said that anybody who truly is an artist always makes the audience glad to be human. And I think he did that wonderfully.
Is the senator yielding the floor?
Yield? Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, I feel fine. The Constitution of the United States.
For a decade, she brought vitality and glamour to the royal family.